But even though the form of my meditation practice has changed over the years, the practice itself has never changed. Rest in pieces. It's getting pretty spooky around here. I remember when I used to drive in the car with my teacher, every time we passed the cemetery, he would look at me and say, my next apartment. Okay, everyone. Well, today's Wednesday. Some of you know I just got back from leading a retreat in Boise this past weekend. Somebody during the retreat asked me, how has your meditation practice changed over the years? You'd be surprised how many people ask me this. But before I get into that, I need to get to my destination for the hike today. If you'd like to join me, come follow me. There's a lot of people here today. I've never been here before, but I guess it's a popular place. I just need to find out where this trail starts. Wunderlich San Mateo County Park. Lots of trails here. We're going maybe this way. It's very cool here today. Finally, it's late October. It's a very wonderful day for a hike. So earlier I mentioned the question that I was asked. How has my meditation practice changed over the years? And I sometimes wonder why we ask these kinds of questions. I know sometimes we compare ourselves to others. We do this in our lives a lot. Is that person more successful than me? Are they traveling more than me? Are they happier than me? And sometimes we ask these questions to see if maybe other people are struggling in their practice or their lives. I know in my videos, I try to be honest about my life situation. I don't sugarcoat life or sugarcoat meditation practice. If you've been following me, you already know that. But I think another reason why we ask these kinds of questions is because of fear. The fear of change. When I first started practicing meditation, I had a full-time job working 40 hours a week. I eventually moved into the Zen Center in Seattle, was practicing with the group in the morning, and also I tried to in the evening. And then later, I became a monk. So I was just recently telling someone I've sat probably 10 90-day retreats and several one-month retreats. And at that time, I was living at the Providence Zen Center, so practicing every morning with the residents and every evening, almost 3 hours of practice a day. And now, if I look at my life, I don't sit any 90-day retreats. Some of you know I lead 1 week of the 3-month retreat at the Providence Zen Center. I lead a couple 1-day retreats for the Empty Gate Zen Center. I do a 3-day retreat once a year for the Zen Center. And I do 1-day retreats for the Quantum Online Sangha. So if we compare my practice as a monk compared to now, it has drastically changed. But even though the form of my meditation practice has changed over the years, the practice itself has never changed. So in Zen practice, we're really investigating our lives closely. Do things actually change? I know in my videos, I talk about things appearing in our lives, staying for some time, and then disappearing. We come into this world, stay for some time, and then we leave this world. So this fear of change comes from our thinking of the past, the present, and the future. But if we really take a close look at this moment, what is changing right now? The wind is blowing through the trees. The birds are chirping in the distance. And the sun is shining through the clouds. This moment doesn't have past or future, not even the present. Because once we say the present, it's already gone. So realizing this point grounds us. We can start to look at our lives more clearly. We're not pulled around so much about things appearing and then disappearing. So earlier I mentioned that the form of my meditation practice has changed over time. But the essence of meditation has never changed. So what is the essence of meditation that never changed? Here's a poem that may help you. Coming empty-handed, going empty-handed. That is human. When you are born, where did you come from? And when you die, where do you go? Life is like a floating cloud that appears. Death is like a floating cloud that disappears. But originally, this floating cloud does not exist. Life, death, coming and going are also like that. But there is one thing that always remains clear. It's pure and clear, not dependent on life and death. So I ask you, what is the one pure and clear thing? There are many different names for this. Some people call it God. Some people call it Buddha. Some people call it enlightenment. Some people call it true self. All these words are pointing to an experience that we already have in this moment. And when we can realize this point, then we become grounded. And when things change in our lives, we're not pulled around by all of this coming and going. Those are my thoughts for the day. I hope this video was helpful. You can let me know by liking this video, share this video with someone, or put a comment down below. Okay, everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you very soon.